There was, I thought, a wonderful segment that went viral today. It actually aired on MSNBC. It was, one of their anchors or field people interviewed a protester who was protesting for reproductive rights. And we're going to get to that in 1 second. But first, I just want to set up what the MSNBC audience is used to hearing on their network versus hearing the straight dope from actual people. So let's start by hearing what Tiffany Cross has to say.
Who will never bear children, and one handmaiden decided for an entire country that their Christian doctrine is the only way. Let me reiterate this. A woman's right to choose is a human right. A person's ability and choice to bring life in this world is their choice. But in America, where guns are the leading cause of death for children, an AR-15 has more rights than a woman does. And now the Supreme Court wants to mandate birth in a country where 17 million children are hungry and more than 420,000 children are in the foster care system. And none of this should be a surprise. Why? Because we warned you. Every time we told you to vote and pointed to this decades-old Republican promise when Obama was blocked from placing a judge on the Supreme Court, when the overgrown Oompa Loompa was voted into office, when Gorsuch,
the overgrown Oompa
and the
Loompa,
real-life handmaiden Amy Coney Barrett were nominated and confirmed, we tried to tell you. And now, here we are.
Wow.
Okay,
yeah,
first of all, let's
you
just
guys
check.
were ahead of the curve. Yeah.
Let's
When
just check
Obama promised to codify Roe in his first 100 days, and we did not say shit about it when he didn't do that.
Right.
We're not going to take any responsibility for the fact that we just continued to give him a back rub for all 8 years of his presidency and never asked him a single question about that.
And you still do. You still do.
They still do.
Let's check the dates here on the child poverty. December 2021, January 2022. If I recall correctly, I believe we had a Democrat in the White House during both of those times. I think he's actually the current president. I think he's actually Joe Biden. Right?
Wow, that's weird.
Anyway, that's the MSNBC anchor giving a very predictably idiotic lecture. Then MSNBC actually went out in the street and they found this girl, God bless her. This clip went viral. I want to say
when I see things like this, it restores my faith in this generation.
Yeah, this is a wonderful little piece of video here, and it went viral right away, deservedly so. So let's take a look.
For abortion rights. Thank you guys so much for joining us. Appreciate it. Zoe, talk to me first about why it is you wanted to come out here today, because something that struck me was when you were speaking earlier and you mentioned your anger because you had received a text message from the Biden campaign. Why is that?
So I received a text message from Joe Biden's campaign yesterday saying that the Supreme Court had overturned Roe versus Wade and that it was my responsibility to then rush $15 to the Democratic National Party. And I thought that was absolutely outrageous because my rights should not be a fundraising point for them or a campaigning point. They have had multiple opportunities to codify Roe into law over the past 20, 30, 40, 50 years, and they haven't done it. And if they're going to keep campaigning on this point, they should actually do something about it.
You go. Where she should run.
Exactly. Yeah.
She's got my vote.
Absolutely. My rights should not be a fundraising point for Democrats. They've had 20, 30, 40, 50 years to do something about it, and they haven't done it. And it's great that was seen on MSNBC. And so, look, that is an encouraging sign. It's a very encouraging sign that people are, being radicalized in that way. Beto O'Rourke got shouted down at a rally. They were chanting, Democrats, we call your bluff. Voting blue is not enough. You know what I mean?
Really?
So that's great. Yeah,
really?
That was fantastic also.
Let me see if I can find that.
Yeah, I'll see if I can find that video.
Well, this is what we've been saying for a while, and now we're here because when you saw the early reaction to the draft leak in Politico, the reaction was not, we need all hands on deck for Democrats. The reaction was very, fuck these motherfuckers. All these years they've been it's the Lincoln thing. You can fool some of the people some of the time. That's what it is. They've been fooling the people for so long with their bullshit. Now this is having the impact on a lot of people of waking them up rather than making them double down on investing in the Democratic Party. It's waking them up to how useless the Democratic Party is, even at what little it's been charged to do.
Yep. Here's that video in Texas. I'll get the sound. Don't worry.
I really want to do a sketch of Democrats running around dressed in 18th century Louis XIV gear, going, "We've lost the white feminists, sire."
Yeah, right. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, that would be good. I like that idea. We've lost the white feminists.
Please clap.